A strong economy is eventually the source of national strength. When an economy of a country grows, it gains the capacity and resources needed to provide the public with goods and services that its citizens need. It might interest you to know that the policy of import ban is definitely one of the events that have shaped the economy in 2021. This policy prohibits importation of goods of items that ranges from food products and other items. It is clearly a trade of policy regime that seeks to protect existing local industries and reduce the country's perceived dependence on imports. As a result, prices of these products are higher in the local markets, and this seems to have a negative impact on consumers who have fewer varieties to choose from and have to pay more.
It's actually boosted the agricultural sector in Nigeria. Like, give Nigeria, okay, we can produce our own local rice at this tone, but government still have to improve on it.
Banning of rice is good. The only thing is that it has to be done in phases, not that just outright banning of rice like that. It will affect the population because people depend on all those staple food.
Beyond this, there are likely more policies that shaped the country in 2021.
So one of the applaudable policies and reforms that the federal government had taken upon themselves to act on immediately was the prevention of Boki FX from being the determinant of the exchange rate of a country.
The reasonable levels of borrowing in developing countries like Nigeria is likely to enhance its economic growth as long as the borrowed funds for productive investments do not suffer from macroeconomic instability. Growth is expected to increase and allow for timely debt payments.
For us to look at the way the year 2021 has played out, particularly in terms of the economy, and to look at the economic growth. When we talk about economic growth, we're talking about how a nation has been able to cope with the indices of measuring economic growth. Such indices include the per capita income, the level of poverty, and of course, the foreign reserve. There are three major components.
Our government should just think about it. We have many resources in Nigeria that we can use instead of us going outside. The borrowing it doesn't bring any positive answer or results to the Nigerian economy.
At this point, the searchlight is on the ease of doing business. There has been consistent progress over the last 6 years, which acclaimed rankings from 170 and 169 in 2014 and 2015 respectively. But of what use is ease of doing business ranking in Nigeria when businesses are refusing to come to Nigeria or leave the country for other nearby countries?
The ease of doing business in the country. Government has at various times tried to say that they have tried to put in ease of doing business. Ease of doing business include, how well the tax favorability for investors. How well can investors come in and invest in terms of acquisition of land, in terms of acquisition of various things that are needed to support the local industry.
Because of the high level of inflation, business is becoming very difficult. Now you can tender on anything to buy items. At the time those things will be executed, the prices have changed. And because the prices have changed, automatically when you buy your own, in an attempt to sell it, you have to add your own price to it. That is the major cause of unstable price system in the country. Let's put the right people in the right places. Now you will say somebody is the head of NEPA. Maybe the guy read history and is going to be handling engineering project. It will not work. A situation where a tail is made to lead the head, nothing will go. Things should be done in the right way.
Therefore, there is need to improve democratic governance in Nigeria, as this will enable sustainable development of economic growth.